Scorpio, I am so sorry. I screamed through the whole Libra reading and fucked my voice up, Scorpio. So please bear with me. I had to get me some coffee. I probably should have made me some tea with some honey to to fix it. But oh, you would think I was at a football game, Scorpio. So we got to see what spirit have for you. Happy New Year, Scorpio. I pray that this is the year for you. So look, we're gonna use three different decks in this reading. Also, we're gonna use. Let me get it under here. The Rebel Deck Oracle, which is really like a no nonsense, tell it like it is, straightforward message. Then we're going to use the empath deck for like our mental, like what do we really need to focus on mentally for 2023. And then, of course, we can't do nothing without the Ancestor Spirit Oracle. Now, let's get into it. I got some more bones. I think I got vertebrae. I got a hip joint. I got a coyote toe. And then I added a few more charms also to this. Let me make sure I can get everything in my hand. Probably need to start taking some charms out. Oh, and a big cowrie shell for like big money. Look how beautiful that is. Isn't that beautiful? And one of the heads already started to go towards the family. Some of y'all might be having some issues with family this month. Let's see. Alrighty, did I get everything? Yes. All right. Scorpio. Scorpio. Dun, dun, dun. Alrighty. What do we have, Spirit Messages? January. Ooh, new home and a good spell work. First thing that fell out, some of y'all is a moving. Moving on up. All right. Let's see what we got. First thing that came out was the new home fill. Now it's clause on top of it, but it looks like that there is some discussions that need to be made. But it looks like that there's a move. Uh, it looks like delays, but I feel like that delays are going to be moved out the way because Spirit is showing in a new house, and we have one person there. So for some of you, you may be getting your own space. I do see new job coming in, which may require some type of travel, or you may be traveling as that's your form of work, Uber, Lyft, or flight attendant, or pilot, truck driver could be part of your job. Some of you, it looks like that there is something with going back to school. If not, this could be also teaching to bring in money. We have more money coming in. It's your foundation, which means some of y'all have some big money coming. But you got to be careful with your spending. Definitely. The sun is on top of this, but there may be a problem with a man with money. So this could be if this is a partner or a spouse, y'all may have a difference of opinion on how you want the money spent. If this is a lawyer or a family member, there may be a differences of opinion on how you're going to manage this money. But money is coming in. Let's see. You also have money in your money sector, but you also have a lot of evil eye or haters. And then we got the handcuffs. So some of you are feeling like that your money is just being choked up. Like, okay, I know it's coming, but when is it coming? Because it's like some is trickling in now, but it looks like you have more happening or coming later. Uh, so I will say, and let's look at the bad spell work. We definitely got the demon head over here. And we got the key. So somebody's trying to stop a new beginning for you. And it's causing you to feel stuck, like you can't move forward. But I do see you're going to walk away from this energy. Like if somebody was trying to hold you back, it's literally like, no, I'm going to walk away. Whatever this person, whoever they are, they're losing power over you. So if this is a coworker, somebody who's trying to block you, or if this is a spiritualist or a practitioner who's trying to do some work against you, they're not in the upright, they're reversed, which means if they were upright like this, they'd be a little bit more powerful, but they're in the reverse, which means that they're losing their power over you. So if this is somebody that was like, yeah, you're not going to get ahead, you're not qualified or whatever, and maybe they were in a position to say that, it looks like that people are looking at them differently, or they're no longer in that position to tell you what your new beginning or what you can and cannot do. Could also be too that this person might be getting transferred somewhere, because I keep getting like somebody is leaving or being pushed somewhere else. So if you have somebody that you feel like is blocking you at work, or a friendship that you feel like is blocking your business, or somebody that you've had some spiritual issues with, it looks like that they are losing their position. Interesting. Hmm. Excuse me, Scorpio. Oh, I don't know why I started doing that smack thing. My mom do that smack thing and I hate it. And now I'm getting older. I'm doing the smack thing too. Like, fuck, what is going on? I digress. Let's get back. We definitely have a lot of jealousy over your money, over your job, over your skill set. Um, and we got the skeleton hands, where it's like people trying to take away from you. This could be people trying to emulate you, copy you, do what you do. This could be people also that could be reproducing something that you created. If you're a painter, you may have somebody that's doing knockoffs. If you're a seamstress, or you sew, you could have somebody that is trying to make dresses, the same type of dresses, but with less money. But we definitely have somebody trying to take something away from you. Be careful of your emotions and mental health this month, because it looks like with the mermaid and the heart health that some of you are, this energy could be draining you. Like you may have been dealing with this energy for a while. And I know some of y'all haven't had the best few years, to be honest. But Spirit is saying you got to get your head back into the game. And for some of you, be careful of the decisions that you make, because there's also something about accountability coming into this too. Ancestors are definitely talking to you. So pay attention to the messages that are coming in. We all have that moment where, we make bad decisions, or we turn left when we should have went right. And we're trying, and I feel like that you're trying to correct that if there's something that happened with you. But mental health is really, really like, I need to get my head in the game, or I need to get my head right. And for some of you, this could be even talking to someone, talking to a therapist. Stability is on top of you. The anchor is there. It's not quite there all the way, though, because it's upside down, which means you're moving towards stability. Some of you are not looking at something clearly. And Spirit is like, you really need to look at something that may have to do with your stability. Also, could be something that has to do with your health. So if you are, walking around saying, I'm fine, I'm fine, some of y'all may not be fine, especially when it comes to your emotions. Let's see. We have either a friend or an animal that is protected by spirit, angel wings on top of them. We also have the dead that are covering too, so ancestors. So for some of y'all, if you've been having any problems with an animal, or even if you have lost an animal, this animal is still with you, still protecting you. I see some issues with teeth, though, that you may have to deal with. Now, family, we got that you're not playing. There's no fun. So some of y'all may be too structured. You could be going to school and you're just focused on work, or you could be focused on making money. But it looks like Spirit is like, come on, you need to play. You need to have some fun. You need to balance it, because that could be what's causing this mental stuff over here. Some of you are feeling, though, with family that y'all can't catch a break because the catcher mitt was upside down. You have a key that's coming to you, but I'm getting 1, 2, 3 people where it's kind of like there's an issue with maybe not seeing eye to eye. It could be communication is off. Could be that maybe y'all are investing on something together, and because the opportunity is upside down and it's on a female, So for a few y'all may have had an issue with a female, and I see something with conversations with the mockingbirds. Um, Whatever the situation is, it looks like it's going to be transformed for the better. So I don't think it's a major issue, Scorpio. Um, but you may be worried that a female is causing you opportunities. You could also be feeling like that somebody in your family is causing you opportunities if it's just not female, because we have a male energy. But the catcher's mitt was on a female. So I get a lot of communication. Some of y'all may have somebody long distance coming to visit you, or you may even be thinking to go visit them. Um, some of y'all need to be really clear with manifestation. If you have a vehicle, be careful of possibly some issue that comes up. Bullet casing is on top of travel. This also could be that if you are trying to book a trip somewhere, make sure all your paperwork is in order. Make sure that you know your passport is with you and you have everything that you need, because there could be some delays. If you are traveling, it looks like you're protected, but there may be some delays that are coming in. Yeah, because we have the devil head on top of the airplane. So for some of you, definitely make sure that you are um, taking care of what needs to be taken care of with travel. Let's see. Luck factor, we have a lot of spirit intervention. Looks like that you have something that's going to open up for you spiritually, especially with protection. If you've been praying for it, for spirit to watch over you or watch your back, it looks like that they have answered your prayer. I do see something coming in with travel, either in 2 weeks or 2 months. Maybe some delays on it, but if you were trying to go visit somebody, it looks like that you will. There's a trip that's coming in pretty quick for you. Spirit is saying work on being more flexible. Some of y'all are having a hard time with flexibility, and it could be that you're tired. You're mentally tired. Maybe you have been flexible before, and now it's like, I really don't want to keep being flexible. But I feel like that there's money coming in. Some of you, there is a new home that's going to come in. Um, you might not be getting exactly what you want because the crown is down on top of it, or either you don't feel like secure with it. Could be because of this claw where it's like, okay, the home is coming in, but maybe I need to do something else. I need to turn something else in, or I may need to do some repairs on it. But there's something that's going there that you need to focus on. I do feel like for some of y'all, there may be something with pregnancy that's coming in. Uh, And this could be something that happens suddenly. If you're not trying to get pregnant, be careful. This could also be a new beginning, giving birth to something, but there could be some labor pains to this, whether this is start trying to move or even with a love relationship because it's in your love sector, or this could be to do something to get something that I'm passionate about. I'm having some labor pains with this. You will appreciate it more once you get it though, because it looks like you had to fight for it, Scorpio. Let's see what else Spirit is saying. We have some changes coming in 4 to 6 months with money. Could be sooner than that, though. Could be sooner than that. So you might be hearing some good news about money within 4 to 6, maybe 4 to 6 weeks or 4 to 6 months for some of you. Spirit definitely is showing you walking away from an environment. So if you live somewhere now, some of you may be looking at other houses. I don't see relocation in this particular, and it's crazy because relocation was in everybody's reading. Like, you're the first one that I think is like a new home. I think only two of you got a new move to a home which is in your area, but everybody else was like a different city, different state, different country type of thing. I think some people are getting fed up and wanting something new. Anchor is on top of you. You could be connecting with somebody of a different race or different culture. With the love factor, I see a lot of communication. That could even be this travel thing. Some of you may have somebody that's trying to come see you that you don't want to see. And we are in Mercury retrograde, so you might get some phone calls from somebody from the past, but I don't even see them represented here, other than maybe somebody's talking about coming to visit you. Some of you, if there's a legal situation, it looks like that you're cutting it off into your favor, which means that you are getting something that maybe you were worried about legally to go in your favor. Let me see. Walking away from this. Spirit said you're leaving this environment, going to a different one. There may be somebody that you stop talking to with family because of some type of conflict. Um, but I feel like too that the skeleton hand is kind of reaching over. So you may have somebody that's like, look, can you help me out with something? And you may be like, look, I'm not in the position to do it, or I can't do it right now. And then there's a lack of communication. Either they stop talking to you or you stop talking to them. And that would be unfortunate, but maybe it's necessary, Scorpio. So let's see, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. What else do they need to hear, Spirit? Scorpio. What else do they need to hear? All right, let's get into it. So we have Four of Cups, and we have feeling stuck, being antisocial, I'm bored, self-reflection. And we have King of Wands, leadership, risk taker, hard worker. And we have the moon in the upright, intuition, unknown fear. And then we have the strength in reverse, self-doubt, lack of self-discipline. So we have some self-imposed fears that are coming in. You may have gotten some news from somebody, from a King of Wands, that made you feel like, or it made you doubt yourself. Because the Strength card shows all of a sudden I got this message, and then I had these fears that came through, and then there's weakness. Then we have Queen of Wands, businesswoman. What's happening with that? We have the Four of Swords reverse, clarity, confronting obstacles. So it looks like you may have gotten some news that you didn't want to hear. It made you feel weak for a hot second. And then Queen of Wands is the energy of, let me take care of business. Clarity, obstacles, confronting obstacles, slow movement. Like, okay, I'm going to deal with whatever needs to be done with it, but it's moving slow because we got hangman energy in the upright too. Restriction, new perspective, trying to figure out how to get past something that's moving too slow. So if it was an anticipation or an expectation of something, you got some type of message that gave you a fear and made you feel weak, and then it's like, okay, let me put my big girl panties on or my big boy panties on, or pants, or whatever you want to wear. Some of y'all do be wearing panties, but we're not gonna get into that. That's your business. But it's like, let me get clarity. Let me go ahead and confront this obstacle and see what I can do, because it looks like something restricted you. Page of Pentacles, business, attracting resources, opening myself up to resources. Six of Swords, cutting through. If there was an obstacle, I'm about to cut through it. I'm moving away from a difficult or chaotic situation, and I'm moving forward. Then we got Ten of Cups reversed, family quarrels, stress, um, plans that failed. Could have been that some of you might be working with family, doing something, and this could be biological family, spiritual family, or work family. Looks like that you were bored, antisocial, waiting for something to happen, got a message that it wasn't going to happen the way you wanted, felt weak, went into overdrive and said, no, I'm going to go ahead and try to save this and get this to go. Hangman is like somebody that's like, okay, look, it's not moving as fast as you want. Page of Pentacles, this could be about money, you guys. Maybe y'all were trying to get a new job or get some money to come through, and we got obstacles on top of it. Six of Swords, let me cut through these obstacles. But then it looks like that you may be having an issue with family, with communication. If this is a family that was feeling bad about something with finances, or possibly a sale of a house, and the house is not selling as fast as we thought it would, it looks like that things are going to accelerate because we have the Eight of Wands. Good news coming in, acceleration, speed, movement, and it may come in quicker. I said 4 to 6 months. It may come in sooner than 4 to 6 months because it looks like that you buckled down and took care of business. Some of you could have been traveling to a place to take care of business. We have the Knight of Wands in the upright, property, move, new property, action, speed. So if some of you, if this was like, I have to sell this house so that I can move into this new home, and then maybe the people dropped out, the contract was let go of, and you're like, damn, I thought I had the house sold. Now let me get in and figure out what I need to do to get another person on the hook, because I can't pay two mortgages. Or you thought you had something and it was taken away, and it's like, I can't do this. We got to change this. And then it looks like that you did. And then I feel like that there's a discussion between people because we saw all those people talking, and then we see action, and then we see a new move property coming in. So whatever it is, you did it, Scorpio. You did it. Some of you, though, illegal actions are on top of it. So maybe you did some things that were under the table. Now, don't put that in the comments. We don't need to know that. That's your business. But maybe you had to do something with some paperwork to get into this house. Remember, we saw the claw and we saw something with legal being cut away. So for some of you, if you are doing something illegal, you fine tuning some paperwork, maybe, doing something with your income or creating something with your income. It looks like that you may have somebody that is watching that. Now, doesn't mean that you're going to get caught. Oh, you're not. Nine of Pentacles, stability, security, prosperity, self-reliance. So y'all gonna make that paperwork look good, like brand new, Scorpio. Ooh, y'all some shady people, but I love it. I always say, if you ever want to do something dirty, get you a Scorpio. Because they be down for the cause and they don't talk. They don't talk. Scorpio or Capricorn. Because Capricorn go back in their cave, they don't tell nobody nothing. And you can't get them to come out and talk about shit. So if you ever gonna do dirty, go ahead, Scorpio, Capricorn. Don't get a Libra. We'll do the dirty shit with you, but we're going to talk about it. We're going to tell everybody that we did the dirty shit. Don't get no Libra. All right? So, Nine of Pentacles, self-reliance, Emperor, upright, leadership, structure. And let's see. Some of you, though, you definitely have somebody coming back from the past. So it looks like you get yourself together. You move on, you're independent, and then this person from the past comes back in. Um, I do see some type of inheritance coming in. So this could be that maybe a father figure has passed away, and Nine of Pentacles is showing that some of y'all may be taking care of paperwork, or this could be somebody that you work with that has given you a promotion, but it is a father figure or a male person of authority. Um, and with the Ten of Pentacles, this is legacy, affluence, family money, inheritance coming to you. This could have been that you were waiting for some of y'all. And I know exactly who this is tied to. 100% yes. Yes, baby bear. Yes, we got some good news coming in. After some obstacles, something is going to be coming in to pay out. So some of y'all may get some unexpected money this month, Scorpio. My condolences if you have lost someone or if you're losing someone, because it may be because of inheritance. There may be a payout that comes in. Somebody may have left you some money. If this is a job, somebody could be giving you a promotion. But you have a male figure that it looks like that they're looking out for you, whether they are still here in the physical and in the spirit or in the spiritual. They are looking out for you. So let's look at the Rebel deck. What messages do we have for Scorpio? Rebel deck. What messages do we have for Scorpio? All right, let's see. First one is put that fucking phone down. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person. Come out of hermit mode. Go meet some people. Go talk to some people. Some of you, though, maybe you're stressed out and you're using your phone as a distraction. It looks like that you could be pulling back on something because of disappointment. Some of you, that mental is really hitting you. And it could be because the disappointment came, especially if you were waiting on this money or this inheritance or this promotion and it was delayed. Some of you definitely are feeling some kind of way, but we'll look at the impact card for your emotional state. What the hell are you waiting for? Get that shit done. You're waiting for a sign? Well, here it fucking is. Now, remember we saw that somebody was disappointed and then they went into overdrive and they're like, look, I'm going to fix this. I'm going to go ahead and do what I need to do. I'm going to put action. And we had 3 action cards. So if you were feeling like something was not moving your way, it looks like that you went into warp drive. All right, let's see. Take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2 and move on. Yeah, some of y'all definitely were disappointed or feeling some kind of way if they're telling you you need a drink. Now, if you don't drink, Pepsi, milk, whatever it is that you need to make you feel better. Let's look at the emotional from the empath. Empowerment. Scorpio. Scorpio. Hold up. We had something that turned around. Okay, first card. Get under here. Oh, there we go. Stop sensory overload. Too much is coming at you too fast. Decrease your stimulation level. Take a break from people. Dim the lights and savor quietude. It could be too where they're telling you to put your phone down. Maybe you're overstimulated, but you could be using it as a distraction. But it looks like maybe you have been put in a position where you're stressed and a lot of things are coming at you. And I think what both these cards are saying is it's time for you to just be quiet. Maybe turn everything off. Meditate. Yes, yes, yes. Before I look. Center yourself. Take a few deep breaths to regain your center. Now you can approach life more from a more mindful place. So for some of you, I think Spirit is asking you to slow down and really clear what it is that disappointed you. For some of you, I do see that you are really feeling disappointed with something because it was supposed to be in and it didn't come in. And it may be overwhelming. Maybe you've been dealing with a lot of legal paperwork, or you've been dealing with a lot of bullshit the last few months or even this year. And it's like, I don't know how much more I can take. And I think that's why Spirit is like, okay, pull back, pull back. All right. Visualize a shield of protection. To protect yourself from toxic people or situations, imagine a shield of white light surrounding your body. This keeps negativity out and lets positive energy in. So it looks like some of y'all could be definitely going through the dark night of the soul and you're just trying to pull it together or hold it together. But Scorpio, is going to get better. It is. Whatever it is that you were waiting for, there's a delay in it, but it's coming. If you were concerned about a move, it looks like it is going to happen for you. Some of you, if you're thinking about going back to school or that job, it looks like a lot of stuff is about to open up in 2023. 2022 looks like it was a hard year for you guys, but you are coming to the end of that energy. And I do believe within January, February, March, something new is going to open up and put you in a whole different vibration that you've been waiting for. So let's see. Ancestor message for Scorpio. Ancestor message for Scorpio. Oh, y'all, can y'all hear my stomach growling on this mic? Balance yourself. This is literally about your mental stability, about being overwhelmed, about being overloaded, and possibly, disappointed. So this is literally like, let's get our center. Let's go outside. Let's go to the beach. Let's, meditate to find what it is that brings us back to our place of center and, of course, stability for you. Let's see. Scorpio. What is my notification? Do I have readings today that I didn't know about? Believe me, I'm asking y'all like y'all know. All right. Re-energize your life. Clear. Positive space and harmony. So I feel like this big change is going to come in, and that could be where this move is coming in for you. Maybe where you're at, this environment wasn't conducive for your mental health or your health, period. But this move is going to put you in a better position. And I do feel like for some of you, it definitely is going to be something that is healing because there's a lot of messages from Spirit about really focusing on you and your healing. If you've been taking care of a lot of people in the last year, it's time for you to really focus on what you need. All right, connect with past loved ones. Now, remember, I told you there was a male spirit that was watching over you. Some of you, the spirit could be talking to you. You might even know who this is. Could be a father, grandfather, uncle, brother. But you have somebody who is looking over you, and they could be trying to communicate. Ask them to come into your dreams. Pay attention to synchronicities or messages that you get, because whatever this delay is, this person is really trying to push it through for you. Some of you may have lost someone recently and they're going to leave you something. There's an inheritance that's coming. Could be money, could be something sentimental to you, but I do feel like that they want to talk to you. They want to let you know that something is coming your way. Pay attention to dreams. Pay attention to messages that are coming. Pay attention to how you feel, because you may even feel this person around you, Scorpio. But I will say hold on, because you have better days coming. If you really are in this mental state though, where it's like, I can't, I'm really having a hard time, reach out. Reach out to a spiritual advisor or a therapist or a counselor. Talk this out, because sometimes it's really difficult to deal with this on your own. And I can tell you, TikTok is a distraction, but it won't help you heal. Sometimes we really need to turn things off and really focus in on our breathing, on just being present, and then listening to spirit. What do they need to tell us? Because sometimes that message is important to you to help balance you. So Scorpio, you're going to be okay. I know it was a rough year and it looks like some of y'all got beat up really, really bad, but you got some major blessings that are coming. All right, Scorpio, I love y'all. Happy New Year.